Today, we're coming to you from the grand halls of the University of Birmingham, an institution steeped in discovery and research since 1900. The University of Birmingham was the UK's first civic university, a place designed for everyone, not just the privileged few. Every one of our graduands today is part of that proud tradition of learning and achievement. Degree congregations at the University of Birmingham date back to 1901 and are held here in the Great Hall, right at the heart of our Edgbaston campus. Attended by nearly 30,000 graduates and guests each year, these events are the highlight of the university calendar and represent for many students the conclusion of their studies at Birmingham. Originally built as a cathedral to learning, the Great Hall never fails to impress our visitors. The building is Grade 2 listed, and it's really the details that make the space so special. It features a trompe-l'oeil domed ceiling located above its formal marble entrance. The entrance is bordered by archways that are designed to draw the eye towards the centre of the room. The music you can hear is being performed by our very own student musicians. They often perform versions of modern pop hits or songs with a Birmingham connection. As our graduands wait for the ceremony to start, this is a time for them to reflect on how far they've come. They may think back to the first lecture they attended in a packed lecture hall, making friendships that will last a lifetime. Maybe they're thinking back to their first eureka moment, when their chosen field of study finally clicked into place. Or perhaps they're thinking about late-night debates in the guild, that group project that pushed them to their limits, or the spark of inspiration when they saw their research was really making an impact. Today, they close one chapter and open another. A degree from the University of Birmingham is more than just a name on a certificate. Our graduates are recognised by employers for their resilience, creativity, and dedication. Soon, they'll find many exciting opportunities waiting for them. A quick shout out to the staff, students and volunteers who have made this special day possible. We couldn't have done it without you. Also, a reminder to share your photos from today on social media. Make sure to tag our accounts so we can engage with your moment. The audience is a mixture of graduands who sit in the back of the hall and their loved ones who are seated near the stage. During the ceremony, the graduands will make their way up to the stage, accept their scroll, and be applauded by their families and fellow students. In the sea of formal robes in the ceremony, attendees may spot black gowns, red and green gowns, and possibly some other eye-catching colours. The black robes are worn by those graduating with their bachelor's and master's. Green and red robes are for those picking up a doctorate degree. To the families, friends and supporters watching from home today, your encouragement, pep talks and well-timed cups of tea have helped our graduates reach this day. Let's take a moment to appreciate the parents who still don't quite understand what their child studied but are immensely proud regardless. Well done, everyone. You've earned this celebration. Our ceremony will begin. There's a degree of pomp and circumstance to the day that echoes back through the years. These rituals connect our graduands today to students from the very first British universities formed in the 13th century. This procession isn't just tradition for tradition's sake. It's the university's way of honouring the past, affirming the authority of scholarship, and marking the threshold our graduands are about to cross. It's time for the procession to start. Senior academics of the university are led into the Great Hall by 2 mace bearers and will sit on stage throughout the ceremony. There is a mace bearer at the front of the line and one at the back. The latter is called the Esquire Bedell. Both carry large silver maces that they put down on stage. This is a ceremonial kick-off to the day. The mace bearers are usually staff members from the university who have volunteered to take part. Row by row, the procession makes its way up to the stage, passing proud faces in the congregation. Students in mortarboards, parents wiping away tears, tutors exchanging proud glances. A senior member of the university, such as the Chancellor or a Provost, will be the last to take their place. They'll stand before the attendees and declare the congregation open.
I declare the congregation open.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Catherine Mangan. I'm the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and the Head of the College of Social Sciences, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Birmingham and to today's graduation ceremony. To our graduates and to you, their friends, family and supporters, thank you for being here so that we can share in this very special occasion together. Today is a real celebration, not only of academic success, but of commitment, perseverance, and personal growth. Graduates, as members of the College of Social Sciences, you have spent time immersed in your discipline, examining the forces that shape our societies, and developing the ability to question, analyse, and influence the world around you. Your journey here may not have been easy. Achievement at this level rarely is. It is earned through effort, resilience, and the willingness to learn from what doesn't go to plan. You will have encountered demanding assessments, complex ideas, and moments when the next step was not immediately clear, but you found a way through by thinking carefully, working purposefully, and supporting one another. You built not only knowledge, but character and confidence too. In today's ceremony, the university will award an Agritat degree, a posthumous award. This is a degree that the University of Birmingham awards only in truly exceptional circumstances. And today, this will be awarded in honour of Jakaria Khan. Jakaria was a kind, thoughtful, and determined person. He showed remarkable personal strength in choosing to pursue a PhD in a new country far from home, and he approached his studies with sincerity, ambition, and resilience. Throughout his PhD journey, Jakaria remained committed to his work and consistently carried himself with dignity, respect, and appreciation for those around him. His research, which explored the application of Industry 5.0 within sustainable supply chain management in the fast fashion sector, demonstrated both intellectual curiosity and a deep concern for people and their well-being. He was motivated not only by academic ambition, but by a genuine desire to contribute to a more sustainable and a human-centred future. Jakaria made a strong impression on everyone who worked with him. He is remembered with great warmth and respect for his achievements, his character, and the strength he showed throughout his time with us. On today, a day of celebration, in awarding Jakaria with an Agritat degree, we will be celebrating the achievements of a remarkable individual. Many of you will be leaving formal education behind and readying yourselves to dive into or return to the so-called real world. I urge you not to lose the spark of curiosity you've nurtured during your studies. Keep listening to the voice in your head that says, is there more to this than meets the eye? Keep asking why, how, and what if. And keep seeking new knowledge, gather evidence, weigh arguments, and always be open to changing your mind. Universities like the University of Birmingham are esteemed places of learning, and they are also special places where people with differing beliefs, languages, customs, interests, and personalities meet, exchange perspectives, and forge meaningful connections. You should treasure these relationships. They will form the basis of your future support network. They are people who will sustain you in times of success and in times of challenge. Like the knowledge you have built here, these bonds can extend far beyond your time on campus. I'd just like us to take a moment to acknowledge those who have played a crucial role in your achievements to date. Behind me, resplendent in their gowns, are just some of our university community who have encouraged your intellectual curiosity, nurtured your creativity, and inspired you to keep going. You will also have been supported by tutors and by student support teams. I invite you now to thank everyone who has supported you during your time here. And in front of me, and tuning in from all corners of the globe, are your friends, family, and supporters who are so proud of everything that you've achieved. You will all have that person or those people who had faith in you, people who supported you and showed you kindness, and without whom you wouldn't be here. So, graduands at the back, please give a round of applause and a huge cheer to say thank you to all of your supporters and the people who made it possible. So soon you're going to come up onto this stage and Sandy, the Chancellor, will admit you to your degree. This is your moment. When your name is read out, that will be your graduation. And family and friends, that is your cue to make a lot of noise. So, please be careful on the steps, give a big smile for the cameras, and don't forget to savour your moment. And congratulations to you all.
Now, for the handing of the scrolls. The graduands walk across the stage to collect their scroll from the presiding officer.
Good afternoon. I'm Edgar Meyer. I'm the Dean of Birmingham Business School. Chancellor, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduates as listed in my programme, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in their absence, to the degree to which they are to be presented.
For the Doctor of Philosophy, for research into the role of TMT cognitive and effective trust in fostering psychological safety and driving corporate entrepreneurship, Shirley Maud Ajiampong. For research examining how Saudi Vision 2030 reforms have impacted the lives of Saudi female university academics in Saudi Arabia, Bayan Saad M. Al-Tubdi. For research into how sustainability is understood and enacted in everyday work of public sector employees, Nofais Binti Mod Anoua. For research into founder regulatory foci and new venture performances, Emmanuel Kwa-Bois. For research into working conditions, power relations and the possibilities and limitations of digital technologies such as digital platforms and artificial intelligence in the fashion modelling industry, Abigail May Coulton. For research into improving EV battery remanufacturing and recycling by enabling subsidised collaborative data sharing across closed-loop supply chains to reduce costs and support circularity, Kara Duan. For research into motivation and well-being of wearable fitness technology, Kahinda Anita Ekuru-Woro. For research into working lives of professional footballers and their perceptions on class and unionisation, Emmanuel Fauge. For research into the impact of natural disasters on banks' liquidity creation and earnings capacity, Zainab Yusri Rashid Al-Sayed Gabr. For research into corporate tax avoidance and the role of the UK General Anti-Abuse Rule, Richard Alexander Halliwell. For research into the work of content creators and how this is organised through online platforms, Jiaming Li. For research into institutional investors' networks, political ideology and corporate ESG policies, Jiaming Liu. For research into export propensity of UK SMEs, Raymond O'Brien. For research into top management team information sharing, innovation culture and sustainability performance, Edmund Assay Afriye. For research into enabling long-term sustainability strategies through leadership identity, evidence from the plant-based sector, Robin Struber. For research into the relationship between internationalization and the digital transformation of Chinese manufacturing firm Meng Qi Su. For research into sustainability supply chain orientation in the fashion industry, competitive advantage and sustainability performance outcomes, Hakim Omolade Abasuyi Sunmola. For research into the institutionalization of succession in post-communist family firms, Mihaela Usalia. For research into artificial intelligence and the future of work in the professions, Yuxuan Wu. For research into virtual presenteeism focusing on the interplay between organizational control, surveillance and employee autonomy in remote working context in China, Mo Xing. For research into the effects of climate risk and regulatory changes on corporate efficiency and corporate policies, Xin Yu Zhang. For research into how market frictions affect corporate financial decisions, Huai Huan Zhong. Master of Philosophy, Jakaria Khan. Masters of Business Administration, Clinical Leadership, Mutat Kali. Mavis Wong Mei. Jacek Slavoj Wozniakowski. Master of Business Administration, Nana Akua Aduatwuwum Adu Gyamfi. Bethany Ashbury. Alawad. Mira Aziz. Yuneka Begum Holt. Jennifer Blake. Gemma K. Broderick. Ilya Budilski. Jan Cemil. Michelle Della Doughty. Memory Dukuswa. Jin Gong Fan. Chandra Irawan. Siddharth Kulkarni. Bashir Mohammed Mashish. John Mama. Everest Mon. Evie Margaret Odafe Ejumedia. Jerry Chichioko Oleka. Janina Pau. Rebecca Claire Pythron. Amy Reed. Kolade Salawu. Michael Scott. Chandran Menon Chija. Rishi Shori. Perdip Singh. Leon Staff. Martin Ming Tsang. Gusharan Shedvaraj. Francesco Vitulli. Gemma Wilkins. Annabelle Yu. Anastasia Zarinova. Hao Zhang. Masters of Science, Accounting and Finance, Hriday Shah. Business Analytics, Kuratul Aim. Yash Santosh Dound. Kalpana Ramlal Kartakare. Vasantan Ravichandran. Financial Management, Arham Nazir. Human Resource Management, Shuchuan Liu. Bhavika Chandrasekhar Mohite. International Business, Suchitra Lakshmi Sharavanmutu. Jiechun Zhang. International Management, Ayunda Bubana. Mirin Saima Chowdhury. Evie Vandia Kingori. Francesco Loperete. Lucine Mara Nauka. Paul Wilhelm Nölle. Isioma Oge Onebuchi Waudume. Oliver James Parfit. Investments, Bohan Zhao. Management, Reed Bhatia. Jiao Tong He. Ashish Sharma. Haojiang Wang. Jing Wang. Yifei Wang. Shuo Yang. 易于找。Marketing, Gopal Kapoor. Pakchahita Mahawang. Suyontani Saka. Lu Wei Shi. Yushuan Wang. Momo Wu. Kurui Zheng. Marketing Communications, Gabriela Pechenkova. Strategic Marketing and Consulting, Sichuan Tian. Supply Chain Management, Alberta Ezi Atzei. Systems Thinking and Leadership Practitioner, Olivia Jane Hogan. Sean Helen Murphy. Adrian Norton. Helen Thacker. Lucy Elizabeth Wilkinson. Bachelor of Science, Accounting and Finance, Samir Abubakar. Nur Iman Fitria Binti Ahmad Chouhari. Prapti Bahaveshbai Akhani. Hamdan Ahmad Saif bin Massam Al-Falassi. Muhammad Humaid Mohammed Al-Hudayfi. Kenda Abdullah Al-Arifi. Rayan Al-Ghamdi. Raihan Ali. Zain Ali. Mohammed Abdullah Mohammed Al-Saif. Shala Nasser Masood Al-Shaibani. Abdurrahman Ansari. Lu Wei Bei. Tom Brown. Iqbalnas Buyuksekerchi. Elliot Blanca. Yufan Tsai. Fu Tzu Zhao. Karnip Chima. Haitao Chen. Huyu Chen. Jiahui Chen. Mingjia Chen. Xiongfei Chen. Pakto Cyrus Cheng. Hao Jiu Chuang. Ifoma Chinwetse. Serena Chauhan. Charles Conne. Dong Wen-shin. Priya Kaur Da. Jakdeep Dhillon. Yun Ying Ding. Chao Ying Duan. Oliver Edmonds. Xiang He Fang. Lu Gang. Arjun Gata. Alice Hart. Harriet Hartland. Shin Hu. Joshua Hughes. Muhammad Nafal Hazik bin Idris. Fatima Aida Iqbal. Talia Jabba. Shiv Jai Singhani. Raihan Jaman. Enzo G. Siyuan Yi. Haowen Jiang. Zhen Jiang. Ling Yujin. Harry Jones Pritchard. Daeyeon Jung. Ashwita Kiritaran. Zihan Lai. Fu Chen Li. Jia Qi Li. Gaki Jia Qi Li. Zitong Lin. Hong. One moment. Michelle Wei-Lin. Hong Yi Liu. Mei Han Liu. Zitong Liu. Cameron Lloyd. Kuilin Liu. Navneet Singh Mahal. Amina Mahmood. Saif Malik. Ji Mao. Lisa Matis. Kenshin Matsuda. Daniel Milsom. Joanne Miranda. Iman Mohammed. Faiza Naim. William Nash. Billy Oakes. Ming Xuan Ouyang. Darko Petrov. Terence Poe. Andrea Prikop. Muhammad Rahim. Jacob Rams. Fawzia Roth. Sung-Yun Ri. Megan Russon. Mariam Zakir. Sakshi. Rohan Sedef. Aflin Sekon. Fahad Sheikh. Nabila Shah. Amal Shoaib. Dilpreet Singh. Gurkaran Singh. Sukhman Singh, Jashu Sun, Zilin Sun, Hao Hao Tian, William Timmins, Sultan Wissam H. Tunsi, Sirani Varatan, Si Chi Wang, Yu Ting Wang, Si Chi Wang, Nisha Alvis Watutuntrige, Jiahang Wu, Yingge Wu, Yuchen Wu, Xiaofei Xiong, Ling Hei Shu, Yi Fei Yang, Wei Ziyao, C G Yi, Ying Yan Yu, Yixuan Zhang, Mingge Zhang, Wen Kai Zhang, Yaxin Zhang, Ying Zhao, Zuo Yangzheng, Yu Xin Zhu. Accounting and Finance with Placement Year, Joel Eby. Imogen Sorcha-Smith. Benjamin Thomas. Charlotte Watson. Business Management, Wanting Zhang. Business Management with Yin Industry, Tristan Worthington. Business Management with Marketing, Wan Yun Song. Tse Cheng Kuo. For Bachelor of Science in Business Management, Sihan Xi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, we'll try that again. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, hold on. One more time. Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's late, I know it's hot, and I know you want to get to your loved ones, but there's a little bit more to come. I know some of you probably didn't make as much noise, as much whooping, as much as you wanted to for the graduates. So I'm going to give you this opportunity to raise the roof as loud as you can, as much hollering, as much stomping, as much noise as you like to celebrate our graduates of 2026. Off you go. That's better. You are allowed to celebrate. You are allowed to enjoy this wonderful day. So you can make some noise. It's allowed. A big welcome to everybody here in the room and online, those who couldn't make it. So it's lovely to have you here. My name is Sandhya Koro. I'm the Chancellor of this amazing university. I graduated from myself from this university in a law and politics degree many years ago. Last year, I gave my son his degree on this very stage, and many decades before I was even here, my mother studied nursing at QE. So 3 generations of Okoros have studied at this amazing university. And I like to say this, it's true and it's wonderful. I'm the first female and the first black chancellor of this university. And I have some hot off-the-press news for you. The National Student Survey, NSS, which measures student satisfaction, the University of Birmingham, wait for it everybody, and I want some loud whooping for this, is #1 in the Russell Group. I can't tell you how delighted we all are at that news. It is truly wonderful and quite an achievement. And everybody has contributed to that, from the graduates, the academic staff, everybody who makes this wonderful university tick. So we're really chuffed with that. One of my duties here, before I let you all go and reunite and hug and do all the things that you want to do to celebrate, is to give the graduates of 2026 a few words of inspiration before you leave. And so I was thinking about what I wanted to say, and I thought, actually, I would tell you 3 of the things I wish I had been told when I was sitting in your seat at the back, graduates. The first thing I wish somebody had told me when I was in your position was to be unapologetically me, to be the best version of myself, not a second-rate version of someone else. I know in this day and age, when you look on social media and everybody seems to have the perfect life, you're scrolling through and you're looking and you're thinking, oh, they've got it all together. Well, let me tell you, they haven't. They really haven't. What you're looking at is someone's edited show reel when you're living your behind-the-scenes life. Don't be fooled by that. They may look like they've got it figured out, but they haven't. Nobody's got it figured out, trust me, no one. They may look like it, but they haven't. So let me save you years of worry in relation to that. If you feel you are behind, if you feel you haven't achieved, stop feeling like that. Put those emotions away. You are not behind, you are becoming. You are still evolving. You are still developing into the wonderful person you can be. And today is by no means a full stop. It's just the ending of one paragraph and the beginning of a new one. I certainly wasn't the finished product when not even now, but certainly when I wasn't in your position. But I thought somehow everybody else was, and I was wrong. Now, let me tell you something about my own story about being unapologetically me. I'm a lawyer, so I went into the legal profession. And as I was entering the profession, I was told that my surname, Okoro, O-K-O-R-O, easy to say, easy to spell as far as I'm concerned, was a bit too ethnically sounding if I wanted to succeed in the city. And I thought to myself, no, I'm not changing that. That is me. That is part of my culture. That is who I am, and that's who I know myself to be. And I thought, I don't want to go and work for a company that doesn't want me because of my surname. Now, let me tell you something. That was a really piece of rubbish advice, because I ended up working for some of the biggest British financial institutions. So it really wasn't a good piece of advice. And now my surname, Okoro, is carved in marble under the list of I'm the 8th Chancellor of the 8 Chancellors outside there. And I love looking at that. And my father has passed away, but he would have loved looking at that too. So always embrace who you are, your culture, your roots, and never apologize for it. Embrace your identity. Cherish your story. They are not obstacles. They are your foundation. Never shrink to fit into somebody else's image of you. And if the room is too small, find a bigger room. And guess what? The right room will never, ever require you to leave your identity at the door. The second thing I wish I had known when I graduated was just how invaluable an education from an institution like this truly is. My father came from Nigeria, my mother came from Trinidad. My father's family, he was the first one in his family to go to university. He got a scholarship to the London School of Economics, but neither of his parents could read or write. And he always told me, Sandy, once you have an education, no one can ever take that away from you. Nelson Mandela said the same thing, not to me personally, but he said the same thing. He said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Now, whatever happens in your life, and believe me, things won't always go right. That's just life. But whatever goes your way or doesn't go away, you will never lose what you've learnt in this amazing institution and the rigour with which you have learnt it. It's the most precious gift that you could possibly have given yourself. Markets will rise, governments will change, and jobs will come and go, and maybe sometimes they won't even come. But nobody nobody can repossess your education. And to every parent, supporter, sibling sitting at the front, you were not getting a degree today, but I bet it felt like you were, right? You weren't in your gown, you weren't shaking my hand, but it felt like you achieved something too. And we need you as supporters to help us on our way. And I also want to thank the wonderful faculty and academics behind me. I didn't appreciate them when I was here, but I appreciate them now. Let's give them a round of applause. Because you are here because of them. And I want to say that when I was here at the university, I had the opportunity to do many, many different things. And one of those things, and this is one of the third lessons that I have learned, is to say yes when opportunity comes your way and not to be afraid. When you feel the fear and think, I can't do that, someone's just asked me to do that, I can't do it, I don't know how to do it, you know, when you've got that feeling, do it. That is absolutely the moment when you should do it. Say yes when you fear it the most. It will have the most amazing consequences, let me tell you. When I was here at the university, I had a lot of opinions on a lot of things, and one of my professors, Professor Appleby, who I'm still in touch with, and he came to my installation as Chancellor, said to me, Sandy, you've got lots of views, lots of opinions, you love a good argument. Why don't you challenge that into debating? Now, I started debating. I didn't take it too seriously at first, but I realised I was actually quite good at it, and I learnt so much from doing it. There's nothing stronger than putting an argument forward with strength and rigour when you don't actually believe in that argument. That teaches you so much about life, and that really helped me in my career as a lawyer. And many, many years ago, I met a heroine of mine, Helena Kennedy, who's a baroness, and she is a very famous human rights lawyer. And I asked her if she had any advice for me. And she said to me, Sandy, always say yes when someone asks you to do something you think you can't do. That'll be one of the best moments in your life. You will fear and you will be worried, but you should do it. And a few weeks after that, I was asked if I would do a job as Senior Vice President and General Counsel at the World Bank in Washington, D.C. I was terrified. I knew very little about international law. But I did it, and it was one of the best things I've ever said yes to. So, class of 2026, if there's one thing you remember from what I say today, say yes. No one is asking you, trust me on this one, ask you to do something so they can just watch you fail. That really doesn't happen. They see something in you you do not see in yourself. And if you do it, you will soar. Now, I know it's very hot, so I'm not going to talk for much longer. But I do have a poem for you. I always write a poem for my graduates. It's called Go Better on Yourself. Now, I have a TikTok that I do. Chancellor is on TikTok, I know. I'm a modern Chancellor. And it's all about betting on yourself. It's all about trusting yourself. And by the way, we're all going to bet on England versus Norway on Saturday, I hope. Apologies to any Norwegians in the audience, but you're going to lose. But this is called Go Better on Yourself. And as I said, I've written this especially for you graduating today. As you leave these halls today, don't let courage fade away. The road ahead won't always be clear, but don't let doubts become your fear. Remember where your story grew. This place believed in all of you. Now carry hope in all you do, and let your values guide you through. Wear your name with pride each day. Never hide who you are away. Stand up tall, be strong, be kind. Lift those still a step behind. Some doors will close, that much is true, but others wait because of you. Keep knocking, keep taking that chance. Sometimes life begins with one brave glance. When fear says, wait, you're not enough, answer back, no, I'm made of tougher stuff. And when the world asks, who are you? Smile and let your actions prove. So dream out loud, stand strong, aim high, stretch yourself towards the sky. And when life asks, what should you do? Go bet on yourself and England too. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now, I am all going to release you in a moment, but bear with us. And please stay in your seats until the graduates have processed out of the hall, if you could for me. Thank you. Okay, I declare the congregation closed.
The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni has come to an end. The procession begins to stream out of the Great Hall, carrying with them the maces that were set down at the start of the ceremony. It's a nice bit of visual poetry that bookends the ceremony. As those maces are carried forward, so too are our graduates onto their next adventure. This is a powerful moment for our graduates, representing the culmination of years of dedicated study. The education, connections, and friendships they have made at Birmingham will last a lifetime. The University of Birmingham is known for producing great thinkers, change makers, and innovators. From Nobel Prize winners to sporting champions, this institution has shaped minds that go on to make a real difference in the world. Today's graduates are stepping into that legacy, ready to make their mark, whether they're heading into research, launching businesses, or, let's be honest, finally taking a proper break before the next adventure begins. From the Great Hall to the wider world, our graduates will carry the knowledge, ambition, and spirit of Birmingham in their next chapter. Wherever you're watching from, this is not just an ending. It is the beginning of something exceptional. The live stream has now ended.